You're joining us now on the second part of our run. As I mentioned in the end of the park run, we are training to do the Edinburgh Marathon, and so we're 5 weeks into our training now, so the distances are getting longer for our long weekend, long Sunday run or Saturday run, depending on when we do it. And today it's 25k, so we did the first 5k on the park run, and we've just done 5k up this track, so only another 15 to go. Hey! But 15? No, we've done 10, so yeah, that's right. Yeah. And we drove east back from Brampton to Haltwhistle, which is in the South Tyne Valley, or River South Tyne. We're running up an abandoned railway line, which is now a public footpath. And it's the old line from Haltwhistle to Alston. Alston's in Cumbria now. Was Northumberland at one point, I think, going back a long way. But this train line used to take coal, limestone and lead from the mines around Alston down to the east-west railway line, which runs between Carlisle and Newcastle. Anyway, weather-wise, we got a lovely morning. Sun's out. It's not very hot, and there's still snow and so on this track, but it's a good surface to run on. Anyway, how are you feeling, Lou?
I'm feeling all right. I was just thinking it was because we've got to alternate in speed. The surface and the snow is going to have a bit of an impact on that, but you've just got to do what you can.
Yeah.
Based on the ground you're running on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So we're coming to Lumley Viaduct in a moment. Should be nice. Okay, let's get on with it. It is. This is the Lumley Viaduct. Go down the steps now. Take it easily, don't want to fall over. We can run slowly again now. It's not going to be like this when we run the Edinburgh Marathon. It's not till the end of May, and I think the road surfaces will be a bit easier as well. Back onto the railway line. When this line shut in 1976, British Rail, as it was then, started selling bits off, and they sold the station house to someone, and the platform and where the trains went through are now that person's garden, and so there's no access through it. So you've got to come down those steps underneath the Lumley Viaduct and back up again onto the track, which is where we are now. I don't think they expected it to be a public footpath. What a stunning day to be out for a run. Oh, it's a joy to be alive. So we're doing just into the beginning of 3k at the marathon pace, which is about 5:25 average, is it?
Yeah.
Something like that. A bit more difficult with the snow and so on, but all we can do is our best.
Sorry.
We've definitely speeded up though.
Yeah.
We've just turned around, having reached the 10k mark on this part of the run. This railway line goes all the way uphill, so we're in the North Pennines part of Northumberland, and it's
See, all uphill, 10k.
yeah. But the great thing is it's all downhill now, apart from a couple of crinkles.
Crinkles.
But it's really nice, lovely. And it's just such lovely scenery. So we've just run 2k at easy pace, now time to speed up. The trick here for us is to not speed up too much, which we've been doing all the time,
Yeah.
especially as we're running downhill now. That's the old station house I was talking about earlier, where we can't run through their garden. So we'll run through this rather narrow, muddy, quite difficult technical section. When I say run, I mean walk, because it's slippery. It's quite hard going up those steps. Nothing wrong with having a rest if you need one,
Nope.
especially when you're training.
And that's what I'm doing. Right, on we go.
Back across this very narrow viaduct. It is lovely. Great views. Buffer stop. Well, that's 15k down, or 20 in total today so far. It's only 5 to go. Feeling pretty good. Louise says she's stiffened up a bit, but you know, it's sort of home stretch now, and it's pretty well downhill all the way, just gently.
My hips aren't sore, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Just my hamstrings in both legs, and my foot has taken a few little turns.
Yeah.
That's all right. I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah. It's been a nice run.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. We keep on going.
Yeah.
Featherstone Station now, or what's left of it. This is the platform here. running through the trees now, and we've just started our final 5k.
No, our final 3k.
Final 3k, that's right. So this is where we speed up a little bit, but we've been going too fast on every single section, so we'll try not to on this one. It's really one of the keys to marathons, I think, is pacing, and it's really hard to go at a lower speed than you feel you should be, because it's a long way to run, and if you go too fast you fade and maybe don't even finish. So even though we're both capable of running 25k faster than we have and are doing, it's something we really need to practice. Just thinking a little bit more about pacing. You might think, well, can't you rely on your watch? And although it will more or less tell you the pace that you're doing, because of the way GPS works, it's not very accurate running at the, well, not being in a car, because you're not going fast enough to make it very accurate, and you never know how many satellites your GPS is connected to. So it's also plus or minus 50 feet or something like that. So it's not very accurate. You'll notice if you go under trees, it shows you an odd pace, so you just can't rely on your watch. Although every kilometre it will tell you, or mile if that's what you've got it set to. So learning it by feel is really important. This is the last bridge that we're going to go under of this run. Only a few hundred meters to go till we reach our target. Yay!
Yes.
Oh, there we go. That's 25k done today. Here comes a big lorry. Really pleased with that. Felt pretty strong most of the way through. You know, it's always quite tiring when you're doing that sort of distance. Feels a bit in my glutes and my knees. But that's why we do these increasing miles each week. Louise has finished as well. For some reason her Garmin showed that she'd finished before I did. Well, I have to say mine was pretty close. So that's it for another episode of Any Runner, and we'll keep you up to date on our marathon training. All that's left to say is bye for now.
Bye.